Alright, commanders, welcome to the stream and glory to mankind. Now, if only most of my stream actually worked, that would be amazing. Unfortunately, my camera is not working for whatever reason. So let's see if we can activate it and deactivate it. We may have to plug it back in. So give me a second and we'll get that sorted out. I think we got at least part of it working. Closed, more. All right, we got this part working. And now if we restart the camera, we should have the camera working as well. Oh, there we go. All right. We got this sorted. And yeah, Alex, and yeah, the 4.5 model is crazy good. In fact, I have some music, some background music for today that was made in the 4.5 model that whether we actually make an album or not is like a bit of a question mark, but I think it makes for pretty good background music. And maybe you guys can tell me if you think it should be made into a music album or not. Like, in the meanwhile, let me see if I can adjust my camera somewhat. All right, back to the proper settings. All right, okay, so we got that sorted out. We have a few little new toys. This is an AX stream, right? It's a lot of things. Like Commander Mechan does a lot of things, including AX. Well, primarily AX. I am mostly known as an AX pilot, although I also do kind of like weird other things. And we can talk about what we do today, because I don't necessarily have a super set agenda like what I'm going to do. I have some ideas, but welcome also your thoughts. And you're right, Sledgehammer. The 3.5 model is what was used to create the Glory to Mankind album. Which, by the way, I should put some music in the background. Give me 1 second. I put this like in the back. Actually, it looks better. That's sorted out. And I should have Fubar set up for some local music. Let's see if we can get it going. And as you can see, we have a few additions to the stream. We have multi-chat streaming at the bottom of the screen. We have integration between Twitch, YouTube, and Kick, so that's new. And then we have a few other things, like again, Fubar music. There we go. This is a 4.5 model. You guys can tell me like how it's going on volume and whatnot, because like I haven't necessarily calibrated the volume of this thing, although I have ducked it, so when I'm talking, hopefully it kind of lowers so you can hear me. The stream on YouTube is appearing like a phone screen. So there's two streams on YouTube. That's the thing. There's a short stream and there's a normal stream. Like, so there's both of them, like, and you should be able to link to the appropriate stream. Again, there's a stream for YouTube Shorts. It should go on Shorts. If it's not going on Shorts, something went wrong. Something went catastrophically wrong. But I wonder, let me see. So yeah, there's when you don't talk, it gets a bit loud. So let's see if we can kind of lower it a little bit. This is like minus 40 dB, so this is kind of really low. For background should be okay. You guys tell me if that's like good. Oh, good night, Daniel Shoot. Thanks for joining. Like hey, Vortex, hey, everybody else. The plan, what is the plan? Oh, that is a good question. Well, for one, I gotta get my, for whatever reason, I have like RTX. This doesn't look like properly set up. Like my, oop, I took a screenshot even though it's not what I want to do. Game filters, none. Yeah, RTX. It's, for some reason, it has kind of like nixed my NVIDIA RTX. Oops. Launch and support a game. Alright, I'm gonna restart my game because like it's not loading in anything that looks like a proper RTX format. It might have to do with some of my settings here, or it might have to do with like the fact that I have 776 screens open. That can also do a trick. I'll get that sorted out in a moment. Manage 3D settings. Where is Elite? Elite Dangerous. Alright, RTX. HDR, where are you? Texture filtering. Still sign. Lattice method frame. Preferred refresh rate. Actually, it's not here. Let's see if it's actually in the NVIDIA app. Might be in the NVIDIA app. It might be that I closed the NVIDIA app, which is like part of a problem. Graphics, Elite Dangerous. All right, here you go. Okay, NVIDIA. All right, cool. Dynamic vibrance off, so that doesn't interfere. And I think we're ready to relaunch. All right, let's go. Let's roll. Okay, music is good. All right, cool. Nice, Harris. Did the shake work? Kitty? I wasn't looking. I was fiddling with my settings to actually launch the game. And now it's working properly, so that's good. So we have an updated exclamation mark Thargoid, an exclamation mark Guardian, an exclamation mark Prismatic, Shake and Skill as like additional cool kind of things to play around with. All of them have like a global cooldown of like 10 seconds, so you can't run them again 10 seconds after somebody else ran them, otherwise it would be a bit crazy. I'm kind of wondering if I should also kind of set it up so that there's a Thargoid, like with a kind of Hydra right behind me here. But all right. So what I wanted to do, well, where are we? Are we in the Pleiades? I think we're in the Pleiades. Wizard Kitty's ready to refuel me. Like, man, you're like just ready to go, huh? Like, Wizard Kitty is a famous fuel cat rescue, as you can see from like the image here, and he's like, we always play a little bit of a cat and mouse kind of game, like with me trying to escape his refueling and him trying to refuel me against my will. So yeah, there were a few things I wanted to kind of try. Like one of the things I wanted to do was I wanted to get 4 pacifiers on my Parthen Mark II. This is XSF Joke is a replica of the store-bought AX Chieftain, which is a joke. Hence the name AXF Joke. But we could do some AX if you want to do some AX. This definitely meta as like my PvP Python Mark II, and this is like what I wanted to put the 4 pacifiers on. But that I need to acquire some pacifiers. And I also probably need to like, who engineers frag cannons? Is it Todd the Blaster McQueen or is it the Sarge? I always get mixed up. Like which one is which? This is the build I was using for flechettes testing. It did not work very well at all, but it was fun to try. It was fun to try. So let's get rid of the flechettes because they were silly. Hey, Billy Dreadful here. Hey, Xax. Hey, DJ Vortex. So, by the way, the exclamation mark prismatic turns off my prismatic shield around my camera. You actually have to do prismatic exclamation mark again to turn it back on. Maybe I should do it as a toggle, but I thought it was one of the things that you can actually toggle on and on. So it's like, right. Yeah, Wizard is ready to go. I'm not gonna be able to escape in a Python Mark II, but I have a great thing. So do you know what's the most dreaded weapon that Wizard Kitty is gonna be in fear of? So I'm gonna replace the shield booster with the most dreadful thing a fuel limpet user could ever experience, which is ECM. 'Cause ECM kills all your limpets and everybody else's limpets within 3 kilometers if you fire it. Now the problem with ECM is that it has a cooldown. So I'm gonna try and run away and see if I can actually get out of the range while I use the cooldown, but actually move this. Like, what is this railgun? This is a super pen, or I think it's a super pen. Yeah, super pen. Let's see if I have railgun. That is, these are play engineer layer guns. These are awful. Like, guys, if you got these, like, and you're happy with them, I mean, good for you, but you should not be, because they are absolutely stupid. Like, the power draw of these things and the weight of these things is terrible. They are, for all intents and purposes, for every use I can imagine, like, far worse than single engineered rails. So, like, I have them here because I got them from the CG, but I don't know that I think I'm gonna use them on anything really. I'm just gonna gather dust there. But I do probably need. Oh, let's go to the premier station in the Pleiades for. What do I have here? Shield reinforcement, prismatic shields. This is effectively a PvP build, so it's like, but we can use it for some PvE as well. So maybe we can use it for that. And if somebody can turn my shields back on with prismatic, all the my streamer cam shields, that would be wonderful. All right. So, sorry, just looking. Yeah, I did get distracted. We have 4 spots for pacifiers. Okay, so we should be good. Let's go buy some pacifiers. What is my ECM hotkey? I don't even remember though. I'm gonna double check because I strictly have a principle that I use ECM only on a hotkey basis, because fiddling with anything but hotkeys is a nightmare. But I need to remember what it's G. I would never have remembered. Like, I haven't used these since the days of scythes interdicting you all the time. So let's see if Wizard Kitty can get away. But I need to set a course for, well, I guess actually in system, because I'm going to the Xenostrike Force headquarters. So, all right, let's go. Let's see if Kitty can get me or not. Oh, they're coming. And look what G does. All limpets are dead. There you go, Kitty. Bye. Bye. Way to go, ECM. Let's see if he can get me at the Xenostrike Force headquarters. I think now it's gonna be a race until like who gets there first, and see if he can actually refuel me while I'm there. Oh no, Looper Shame! He might actually get me if I do Looper Shame. Like, he's like, you can see he's right there. He might actually try to interdict me, but now I'm actually on a completely different angle, so he's not gonna be able to interdict me. So this actually turned out maybe even kind of nice. All right, boost. All right, I have a docking request. Let's see if I can get in. So normally I kind of like auto dock and stuff, but now I'm in FA off. I'm like kind of going in and see if I can go in before he can refuel me.
Please fly safely.
I should request docking. Whoa! No! Ouch! That did not work out well at all. Like trying to do too many things at the same time. All right, there we go. We made it without being refueled. I think he's gonna camp me out of the station and see if he can refuel me on the way out. Like, which she might be able to, or not, depending on how ECM works. Like, the way, did you know that your target indicate... Someone far avoided me. Like, oh, I'm very green right now. Did you know that the indicator... Let's see if I can point into it. Like, the one that actually is, like, right next to the Orbis station, the one that has a blue dot, that, once you cross the mail slot, it points to your landing pad. So if you're like, where the heck is landing pad 41? You can actually just look at that thing and it'll tell you where it is. And it is such a convenient thing. All right. Somebody turn my prismatic back on. I feel like kind of naked without my prismatic shield on my camera. What do you think about... Thank you. Anyway, what do you think about the music album? Like, I'm thinking about, like... This is like a 20-song list of music that I created in the last few days. And it's the idea is like have like a piece for mankind after Glory to Mankind and Heroes of Mankind, which are like combat focused, and power metal, like focused on like the war against the Fargoids. Have like a piece for mankind, which is like, you turn my shield back off again. Like, again, have something that is like instead focused on peace and exploration and chilling and like lounge and ambient music. There's a couple of tracks that are like a bit more... Someone guardianized me. But like, and by the way, there's a guardian beacon behind me. It's kind of impossible to see. Like, that's one thing that kind of needs to be sorted out. So pacifiers are fragment cannons, right? But there's no pacifiers here. Why? Why are there no fragment cannons? Why no pacifiers? I guess I have to go to like, but there should be a railgun at least. I can get a medium railgun here. Do I want medium railguns on this thing anyway? I guess. All right. This I can pre-engineer here while we're at it. All right, at least for long range. And then if somebody can tell me where I'm supposed to go for like... Bye, Caster. Like, the nav compass. Like, yeah, that's what it's called. Thank you for like clearing that up. All right, let's go with long range for this thing here. 7 Sinef. Farming materials. I wonder what is the fastest way to stock up on raw manufactured and encoded materials. Any suggestions? So yes, plenty of suggestions. So for encoded materials, the fastest way to stock up on those is to go to the Jameson crash site, where Commander Jameson's Cobra Mark III crashed. You can just Google it. I mean, otherwise, if you can't find it, let me know and we'll kind of post it in the chat. But that will basically bring you to a surface site that has a number of beacons that you can scan for a crazy high amount of like G5 encoded materials. And then if you need to cross-trade some of them, you can cross-trade some of them and come back. But that is by far the fastest way to scan encoded. When it comes to raw materials, the fastest way for anything but selenium is still the so-called crystal shards site, which are a bit of a hike, but once you get there, you can fill up relatively quickly. It's like 2,000 light year of travel, but once you do get there, it is very fast. You should bring either flak or missiles to kind of blow them up from space. When you land, you deploy your SRV and you drive around to scoop them up. There was an old mechanism that relied on repair limpets to scoop them from the air. That doesn't reliably work anymore. Some people are saying that they found ways to kind of make it reliably work, but I personally was never able to make it reliably work, even though I kind of studied and read all the advice they had with regards to how that would work. So there's that. When it comes to manufactured materials, the fastest way to get them nowadays is to just scan in high population systems for high-grade emissions, or HGEs as they're known for. They now have like a humongous amount of spawns of like G5 materials. So just go there with collector limpet and scoop them all up. Oh wait, I don't know, my camera is like constantly jerking left and right. I'm like, it's probably like some setting that is not really meant to be. Let's see. Oh, are you guys shaking me, or like, are you kind of hitting exclamation mark shape? No, This is like, I think it has something to do with my camera setting. I hope I fixed it now. All right, cool. Effects, exposure, AI tracking. Okay, disable all the settings, smart adjustment. All right, cool. I think without shake, now my camera should not go crazy anymore. So we got that sorted out as well. And again, we're constantly upgrading these things. No, it's not. I'm not using NVIDIA Broadcast, by the way. I kind of gave up on NVIDIA Broadcast for a number of reasons. It's really nice for recording, in my experience. NVIDIA Broadcast, especially the studio audio, is amazing. But now that I have like, there's an API that you can actually integrate in OBS for at least noise reduction, and and being kind of guardianized blue again. There's a bunch of practical issues with regards to using NVIDIA Broadcast in OBS that it would take a little bit of time to explain. But the bottom line, the short version is I don't use NVIDIA Broadcast because it doesn't reliably work for what I kind of try to do. Hey, Mootsie! Welcome to the stream. Mootsie is part of Exynos Strike Force and was part of our beautiful screenshots, which I don't know if you guys saw, but we posted, maybe I can actually bring it up, although it might take, let's see if I have to create a new source to do that, and the guys following along on YouTube Shorts will probably not be able to see it, but let's see, image slideshow. Oop, this is not the right slideshow, but let me see if I can pull up some of the screenshot. Add files. Screenshots, silly dangers. Getting there. Screenshots. Where did they put these screenshots is the question. I'm pretty sure I saved them somewhere. They're not here. Oh, I see. Event Horizon. Oh, there they are. Alright, so we got the image slideshow now. This is like a number of screenshots that we took the other day. Let me see if I can move this down so you actually can... Oh! I have no idea what I did right now. Oh, I see what I did right now. Ah, go up. Alright. Move it here. As you can tell, I've been messing with my OBS settings quite a bit, and the results have been great on some things, but also very mixed on other things. So there we go. So image slideshow, move it, I guess, in between these two things. Can I even? All right, but something like this, I guess. So, yeah, this is an image you might have seen on Reddit, which is yeah, and CNF, the manufactured thing is high-grade emissions. So, like, I'll show you. Like, it's kind of easiest to show you rather than kind of like talk about it. Even though there's a hostile with fuel limpets kind of like probably stalking me out here. I kind of need to set a course for Ganja or like somewhere that has a stronghold carrier, and Ganja is kind of on the way to like the. Do I have a? I didn't. This is 20 jumps now. This ain't gonna happen. Oof. I'm trying to think of it as like I think I have something I can fit for larger weapons. I have to go back to my carrier. Let's see if I can jump my carrier to Ganja. Like, anyway, it's like. Ganja. Okay, this is Williamson Ling, which is where we're going. Course set. Let's see how long it takes to get there. 15 minutes, 16 minutes, not too bad. All right, let's see if we can get out of here without getting refueled by Wizard Kitty. Oh, he's, whoa, 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 he's going for it. Limpets destroyed. Woo, yay. ECM for the win. You know, there's a person who hates repair limpets like nothing else, and that's Did that attach or not? Skill issue. Like, somebody's skill issue. Did that fuel limpet attach on me or not? Like, I heard some kind of sound, but I couldn't tell if like it attached on me or not. Like, oh, he's interdicting me to kind of fuel me. Like, I kind of wonder if I should fight it or I should just go for it. I have my ECM charge, so like, and I think I might be fast enough to get away from his limpets. Let's see. Oh, the limpets are coming. I gotta wait a little bit. All right, ECMing, charging, holding ECM. Let's see if I make it in time. Yes, I got away this time. Things you see on YouTube and Twitch, like commander interdicting other commander to refuel them, commander firing ECM to not be refueled. Alright, well, I did a loop of shame, but that should be good to kind of at least get away from my hostile refueler on his way. Alright, max speed. Alright. Oh, he might actually try to beat me at the carrier. Let's see if he beat me at the carrier. That would be smart if he went that way.
We see you at the
Docking request.
know if you'd like to dock. Attention, this carrier has scheduled a hyperspace jump.
I don't know if he got a limpet on me. Show us on your ship diagram where a fuel limpet touched you. Like, I don't know if it did touch me. Oh, it's coming in, it's coming! Whoa, I got it, I got it, I got it, I got it. Thank goodness I got ECM. Dock, fast! Ooh! Faster. Yeah, he's not gonna be able to put limpets on me like this, because like they have to hit your cargo hatch, and I'm too low for them to. They're just gonna die. Gonna keep dying. Ooh! We made it. But I don't know if that limpet attached. I think I heard the sound of a limpet attaching, so I think chances are he actually got a fuel limpet off on me on my way out. Barely, but I think he did. I think he did. Yeah, typical regular leveling. What is going on? We are playing. We're playing. What do we even call this? Fuel the commander, kind of like game. So, trying to interdict me to kind of put fuel limpets on me while I'm using ECM to kind of deflect them. Now, the kind of most reliable way to kind of defend against these limpets is to actually have two ECMs. Because like if you have two ECMs, you can fire one ECM at a time, and that covers you for long enough that it's basically impossible for anybody to get a fuel limpet on you. So they did. So okay. You got this round. Where's the kitty? You got this round. We'll see about the next round. But now my carrier is about to jump to Ganja, so I can actually pick up some of. Why am I going to Ganja? Oh, is that a stronghold system? I think it's a stronghold system, but I don't know if Ganja was reinforced all the way to be a stronghold. Because if it's not, that kind of be a bit dumb. But I think it is. Nope, it's not. All right, cool. It is exploited, but there should be like yeah, there's Wolf 114, whatever his number is, which is a stronghold. So like close enough. All right, cool. So we got that. Most aggressive rescue Cobra. It's a Cobra Mark V. Cobra Mark Vs are pretty aggressive little ships. Like they're by far the best of the small ships. And yes, it is kind of aggressive. Wouldn't it show the circle filling up? I don't know. I think the circle filling up shows up for repel limpets. They show up for fuel limpets as well. Like, I actually don't know. I haven't been refueled all that often, as you can tell. Like, I actually don't know if I ever called the fuel rats. Like, you know, part of me wanted to call the fuel rats in the situation of like a Titan meltdown where I actually needed fuel, but I needed fuel for ammo because I was using plasma slug rails while there, but it felt like a bad use of fuel rat's time, so I kind of didn't do it. So yeah, that was that. I kind of realized, are you guys on Twitch feeling like my video quality is complete garbage? Because I don't know if like just the preview is quality garbage or if actual stream is quality garbage. Right. Because if it is quality garbage, I should be able to fix that somehow. Right. It's set It's set to auto quality in terms of streaming bandwidth, but it looks like really bad in my preview. Hopefully it's kind of like decent enough. All right. You like the music? I'm glad you like it. It's like, again, we're thinking about making this into like a sort of interlude album that's like purely instrumental, but you know, we'll see. All right. Car will depart in 12 minutes. All right, 12 minutes. We're gonna be heading out. So I have some pacifiers here, but I don't think I have 4 unengineered, and I don't want to mess with the ones that I have, which are rapid fire screening shell, which has a particular use to them. So. Like, yeah, fuel catting, fuel ratting. I guess I'm a fuel mouse. I'm a fuel mouse. In playing the cat and mouse game, I'm a fuel mouse. All right. So we got the fuel rats, the fuel cats, and the fuel mice. And I'm gonna be in the fuel mice category. Again, my camera is like tweaking left and right, and I'm like, why? I have like all the settings disabled. Like in terms of, oh, AI tracking. Bingo. Okay, I fixed it now. Cool. Now I should really stop doing that. I could set auto tracking. If I said auto tracking, might be a bit better, but let's see. All right, so we fixed the jankiness. Well, you can still control the jankiness. You can use !shake to get a little bit of jankiness. Anyway, it looks like kind of looking at things a little bit here and there, and like things are broadly working as they should. I think just on the, where is it? Visualizer, chat flow. There's probably just one thing I want to kind of do is move the chat a little bit higher on the sort of vertical stream. There you go. So. And it gets less in the way. It's like more. Oh, okay, cool. This is I'm experimenting with multi-streaming, as you can tell. So I have a stream on YouTube, which is a kind of regular stream, which is just a regular stream, like 16:9 horizontal format. Then I have a short stream, which is again meant for streaming in a vertical format. And then I have a separate Twitch stream.
Attention.
And again, you guys can tell me if a Twitch stream is looking decent or not, because my preview for a Twitch stream looks really bad. But if any one of the folks like following along on the Twitch stream can tell me if the quality of a video on Twitch is decent, I would appreciate it, because like it looks pretty decent on YouTube, I think. Like, at least I think. I'm trying to try it. Yeah, on YouTube it looks just fine. On Kick, I think I had to stop it because it was looking terrible. But Kick might have. Let's see if I can turn it back on. What do I think I will be doing tonight? Well, right now, again, we're going to get some pacifiers, and then maybe we're gonna do some HADS with pacifier experience thing on the Python Mark II. It's good. Okay, good. So it's just my preview, which is garbage, which makes me actually feel better. Because I was like, I want the Twitch guys to also have the greatest experience. Yeah, like there's short streams, there's regular streams, there's like Twitch streams. There's actually even a Kick stream if it works, which so far it hasn't worked. And I don't know why. I think it might have something to do with the format. Let's see if I can actually fix that while I'm doing it. override. 6,000. See if we can get it. All right, cool. Now. Have I ever tried Elite in VR mode? So the answer is yes. I actually had the original Oculus Rift, and then I had the I bought the Valve Index, and then I sold it because I almost never used it. I used it like 4 times. It's an amazing experience initially. It just looks so great, and it's such an immersive thing, and it's just so good. But with family around, it doesn't work. When you're streaming and you have like 4 screens with 27 applications open, it doesn't work. Unless you're doing some very basic form of streaming, I guess. Certainly not something that is engaging with the audience or anything like it. So, yeah, I haven't really done a lot of VR ever since. I mean, Elite in VR, in my view, is the best VR experience in gaming you can get. It's just outstanding. Except for, obviously, the on-foot part, which doesn't support VR. But, yeah. I also felt like it's kind of tiring. Like, doing longer sessions of, like, 3-4 hours with that thing on your face, kind of, you start getting sweaty. It's, like, not that pleasant. Like, again, if you play for an hour or 2 and, like, are maybe single and don't have a family or not streaming, or there's a number of circumstances that make VR really great. Now, that is a good question on the eye tracker. I actually have a Tobii eye tracker, and I might actually set it back up. I took it off because I had some very stupid problems regarding the attachment to the monitor and stuff, that it came off, but I could easily fix it. The Tobii eye tracker, now that one is great. And it's, in my view, the best of all worlds, because you don't have this thing on your face. You got 60% of like the benefits of being able to look around, which is actually really cool. For me, though, with streaming, like, again, I have my gameplay on one screen, and then I have everything else on like my other screen here. Like my stream controls, my chat interface, my everything. So like it's like it again, if you're just gaming, like the Tobii eye tracker is amazing. If you're gaming and streaming, again, if you're just streaming and staring at the sort of gaming screen and then kind of using it this way, that's great. But then the moment you look at the chat, you kind of constantly are staring right on your ship, and it kind of looks weird. I don't know. It's like, it's a bit tricky. Why are you wearing a blindfold? Now, the funny thing, Orpheus, is I actually did wear a real blindfold. I killed an interceptor with a blindfold on, believe it or not. I'll post the link in the chat because it's like such a unique thing, which I don't think I'm going to do ever again. Plodu is unbanned, not because he was actively unbanned, but because his ban expired. So he's like... yeah, the Tobii eye tracker is really good. Like, and again, for those on YouTube, there's 2 streams. There's a short stream, and then there's a regular stream, which, depending on like what format you're using, you may want to switch between one or the other. 07 Commander, first-time caller. Well, welcome to being a first-time caller, Commander Calmeister 007 or 007. I'm just so used to 07, but like 007, 007, like whatever, however you pronounce it. Like, do you think we may in the future see more diverse player-run capital ships like battlefield refineries, etc.? I sincerely doubt it. I think Squadron Carrier is already a titanic effort from the development team of like 2 people that exists right now at Frontier, thereabouts. So I'm very excited that we have squadron carriers to begin with. I don't expect much more, but you never know. I may be surprised. Yeah, no, I mean, sure. You're joking. The beauty of joking is here, one thing I absolutely love to do is take jokes and make them real. So for example, when people were talking about fighting Fargoids blindfolded, I was like, you know what? I'm actually gonna do that. And that's the video I just linked. When people were joking about Hutton Orbital and Free Anaconda, once there was the Fargoid War and the Battle of Sol and the Hutton Orbital came under attack, I was like, you know what? I'm actually gonna be giving out free Anacondas, and with Alex, who is on the stream by the way, and a bunch of others, we pulled a bunch of money and we paid out almost 200 free Anacondas for people who participated in the defense in the Battle of Sol. So we turned the meme into a real thing, which again I think was really cool. Yeah, I have to say though, like Siniev, I don't think Elite is actually very good as far as motion sickness is concerned, because you're not walking and you're not moving. You're kind of sitting still and things are moving around you, which is the lowest degree of motion sickness you're gonna get in my experience with a headset. Like if you try one of those other things where you actually kind of like FPS walking around, I got nauseous after like 5 minutes. Yeah, no, I mean, again, I use the VR headset, and as I mentioned, like if all you're doing is gaming, it's and you're kind of single or otherwise able to. Oh, I kind of should probably get a fuel scoop or something if I'm gonna go to the surge or something. Ah! I should also probably drop some of the heaviest stuff I have here. All right. The thing is, there really isn't a taxi ship that has 4 large. Well, you could use a Conda, but I don't have a Jump Conda. Should I make a Jump Conda? I should make a Jump Conda at some point. Because a Jump Conda, like, a Jump Conda has its reasons to exist, even in this day and age. Like, this thing has... I'm gonna drop my Prismatic and replace it with FSD booster, because Prismatics are... I don't even have a Class 5. Why do I not have a Class? It doesn't fit? I guess. Where is my Class 5? Now I'm kind of curious. Fuel, frameshift drive, boosters. It's probably somewhere else. Yeah, it's somewhere else. It's not very helpful. It's not here. All right, bring it back. All right, we probably also should put a fuel. Actually, replace this one with this one. I don't think we need all those shields right now. Replace it with a scoop. We got lots of scoops. So, all right, we got fuel scoop, fuel jump. All right, now we're 30 light years, which is not as garbage as 18. So is that? Yeah, Minecraft is probably also gonna make you super nauseous, super fast. Like, I wholeheartedly believe that. Wizard Kitty is online again. I wonder if he kind of beat me to Ganja. We'll see, or he's beating me to Wolf 1458. Let's see. It's not here, so we are safe from refueling. I still have my ECM one. Yeah, I was turned blue, like, again.
And you're clear. Flight control signing off.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, the main issue with Elite in VR is on-foot content, which doesn't support VR, right? That's really completely immersion breaking. Michael Ferreira actually turned off my shields of my camera stream, so I'm actually thinking whether I should kind of like make it so that you can control that you can actually trigger silent running or not on my ship, which would be bad. But I don't know how much trouble I want from people on the stream. Make it cost money. Yeah, you know, that's a Twitch thing that I'm like, you know, I'm so used to streaming on YouTube, but I'm like, I'm not used to getting money from people on streams, to be honest. It's like kind of thing I'm like, I stream because I have fun and I like chatting with you guys and engaging with you guys, and it's like part of the experience and community. Like, if you want to tip me and send some money, be my guest. I'm not gonna say no, but you know, asking and begging for money and doing hype trains and all, like subscribe and pay me money and like da 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 da. I don't know. It's like, I guess I gotta get more used to the Twitch side of how to do things. Like, Alpha Zulu, how did you buy the record if it's not actually available yet? This is like a preview stream of like an album which I'm thinking of releasing, but it's not released yet. So if you bought a song, you bought something else. Like, I don't know what you bought. Okay. Yeah, well, I appreciate it. Oh wait, I think I made you a moderator, Alex, on Twitch as well. I don't know if I managed to do that. Like, at least that was the intent. Where's landing pad 4? Am I on the right? Yeah, there's one pad. So I don't have shields right now, so I'm gonna be careful a bit with my landing. Landing. Yeah, I guess. Yeah. I mean, I don't know. It's a new thing, but I kind of managed to get it to work. I decided to kind of like spend some time sorting out some of the streaming stuff. So yeah, so I turned my shields off. Like, yeah, that'll be fun. Maybe we'll play with it. Like, let's see if I can do it. I probably need a hotkey though of some. I don't know if I have sign running. I have on a mouse button, but I don't know if I have a hotkey on my mouse button that turns me to silent running. I think it's under some weird setting, cooling probably. Yeah, silent running. I was like, I put it. I kind of knew I had it on I because like I want to put it as far as away from my typical keybinds that it like. Doesn't actually screw up with anything. Which, by the way, I forgot I actually am not running no board in terms of like my keybind view. So let me bring that up again. All right, we got our keybinds up and running now. So I gotta bind it to I. So let's do that. Actually, let me buy the pacifiers first, assuming they sell pacifiers here, which again I would hope they do since they're supposed to. There they are, pacifiers. $10 strategies on whole card. That'll be funny. Yeah, that's what I wanted to try. But I wanted to do a weird. I keep clicking on the wrong button. I wanted to do a weird pacifier version, which is a double shot pacifier. Skill issue, yes, definitely skill issue. See, you're getting the hang of it, guys. Like. You're getting the hang of how to call me out and when I do things that are silly like that. Going for a standard build or a twist? I mean, the standard build I think is overcharged. Overcharged with something. I was instead thinking of going for double shot. So a bit of a twist. Like more alpha damage. Not so much ammo, but who cares? Yeah, overshard in Chandere or overshard with screening shell, I guess, or rapid fire with screening shell. I have rapid fire with screening shell in my carrier, so I got those. But I think we need to go to the Sarge to engineer these, right? I think the Sarge does. Oh, welcome. Welcome to the madness. All right. This guy is a beta free Tucani, which is not very close. Like, it's probably six rooms. That's the annoying thing like that. But we got company, so might as well. the shake work, Shiam? I wasn't looking, so you tell me if it worked or not. But yes, this is a passive frag pipe. Did you get those flak cannons from the CG a little while ago? Like, flak cannons? Are you sure you talk about flak cannons, or do you mean frag cannons? Because like flak CGs gave the festive flak cannons, the ones that are colored and do no damage, basically to kind of do fireworks, which is pretty cool in terms of like colored fireworks. But other than fireworks, they don't really do anything. If you mean frag cannons, Zach Nemo has frag cannons? Really? Am I going to the wrong guy? Zachary Nemo. Grade 5 access. You might be right. Well, thank you for saving the trip. And we're going to Zachary Nemo. 7 jumps, even further away. But we have a fuel scoop, so I guess it should be fine. Yeah, I did get the frag cannons from the CG, but the frag cannons from CG are the regular frag cannons and they're gimbaled. So they're a very different thing. They're like interesting for PvE, I guess, but pacifiers hit a lot harder. And I mean a lot harder. Right. And the range of pacifiers is already limited. The range of regular frags is basically you need to be staring at someone straight in their face to kind of really hit them. So yeah, it's a bit of a question mark. I hope the next destination is a scoopable star, otherwise we're not gonna be going very far after this jump. Yes, M, KGB foam, KGB foam. Yes, there's some of that. But wait, Aaron, this is the music that I sent you an example of. So Aaron Royce, who just chatted here on YouTube, is the artist of the music album art of both Heroes of Mankind and Glory to Mankind. He's an incredibly talented artist, not to mention a wonderful pilot with whom we had really fun doing things together, such as the blindfolded fight. I'm gonna kind of slow down and just refuel here where I'm at it. And Aaron, this is the music that I was considering for the interlude album that I was talking about. And this particular track I'm not super fan of. Like, maybe we'll go back to like the one that I felt was like more passionate about. Like Friendship Drive. This is Friendship Drive engaged. Signature tried by mistake? I'm not sure if that's what I meant. By the way, again guys, without my prismatic I feel very naked in terms of streaming, so if somebody can turn my shields back on, I'll appreciate it. Yes, prismatic turns my camera border on and off, my prismatic shields of my border. Thank you. I feel much better now. It's working on the main stream. I might not be working on the vertical stream. If you're working the vertical stream, it's not gonna work on the vertical stream, but it is working on the main stream. I need to find out a way to make it work on the vertical stream as well, but I haven't quite gotten to that yet. Ooh, the shake. Yeah, there you go. I should also find a way to make the shake a bit more prominent, but yeah, I can play with that. Go through this. Let's see. Is this a more prominent shake? Oh, I got shaking while kind of Fargoidized. Right. And while I'm crashing into a star, oh, I was playing with OBS. Like I ended up crashing into a star. How many jumps? 3 jumps. All right, cool. Yes, totally. This is totally worthy of Skillation Commander. Like, totally worth it. Thank you for a head up. It's too late, but I appreciate it nonetheless. I appreciate it nonetheless. Alright, now we gotta wait for a cooldown to expire. Hick is not working at all. And I don't know why. Whatever. We'll sort out kick some hour a day. Turn that off because it doesn't work. I'll apply it to also stream on TikTok. We'll see what they say. Right. Since we have a vertical stream now. Might as well. Why is my Kovas German? That's a good question. So, I have a lot of ships, as you can figure. And being in a Titan Mark II or in a Corsair or in a kind of different variety of ships is easily confusing. So I use Kovas to help me remember in what kind of ship I am. So like German is my PvP Kovas. So my PvP ships have a German Kovas. That's probably the only kind of, yes, skill issue again. The other, hey Wolfgang, thanks. I was Italian a while ago. Yes, well, I'm a lot of things. I am a children of many worlds. I grew up in Italy. I've been living in the US for 15 years now. Like, my children were born here. Like, what am I? I am a children of many worlds. And yes, Flugstabilisator. I'm never gonna pronounce. See, it helps me. I kind of help me understand how to pronounce some absolutely unintelligible for me words. So I appreciate it. 07 Barm, yes, I am going to Nemo. That's where I'm going. Yes, yes. Others pointed it out already, but I appreciate you mentioning too. We are going to Zakaria Nemo. I think, at least. Hey, Old Man Memes, welcome here to the stream on YouTube. Any of you too kind of clever. I don't know about that, but you know, we try. You feel about this background music, but I'm kind of digging it for streaming. I guess we also needed some kind of like new tunes. Why did I choose the name Mechan? Oh, beautiful question. So when I was a kid and I got like my first PC, which was a 486DX 33 megahertz, that tells you like how old I am. There's one game that I completely fell in love with, and this game was called Starflight. And in this game, there was a race of the aliens that you kind of met and visited that was called the Mechan, or Mechan 9 to be specific. And from a characterization standpoint, I really, really liked them because they were, well, without spoiling too much, not that I think you're gonna play too many things at the same time again. Like, but yeah, we might be able to get to Zakaria Nemo if I kind of pay attention a little bit to where I'm going. So I'm surprised nobody has done exclamation skill yet, because this was totally exclamation skill. I'm in Euro. Is that where this guy is? Nemo is? Yeah, he's here. Nemo Cyber Party Base. That's where we're going. Thank you. Yes, that's totally deserved. So the game comes from the original Starflight, which again is an amazing game. And I don't know how you feel about emulators and all that, but the Mega Drive, the Sega Mega Drive or Genesis version is arguably the best of all the versions out there. And I will unfortunately need to bail for some 15 minutes, so I need to pause this streaming, but I will be back, as unfortunately